What's up, guys? Welcome back to A Trucker's Life. I'm Jorge Navarro. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you've already been subscribed, welcome back, guys. And right now we are at a place where the topic of the day is about. We're at a Love's truck stop. Not particularly this Love's truck stop, but I think this kind of pertains to all of them or most. This is actually a brand new Love's that is in Virginia, right off of 81. As soon as you, no, it's actually, I'm lying. It's in Tennessee before you get to Virginia. So the topic of today is basically a letter that I seen. Now, I can't 100% say that this letter is true, but I don't see why anybody would post this to being fake. So I'm gonna post this letter right here, and you guys can pause the video and take time to read it. And so basically what it's saying is that they don't want you to park at their truck stop long-term. And this is what I want you guys to help me out with. And comment down below, guys. This is a good conversation piece, something that we should be talking about with other truckers, and not just the Loves, but other truck stops. But this particular letter is basically stating that they don't want you to be parked here long-term, that these truck stops are for those of us that are away from home, that are OTR, need a place to park. And you can do 34-hour resets. You can do 34-hour resets as long as you're in the truck or around the truck, or if you're here for the night, spend the night or the day or whatever, what have you. Basically, because what's happening is that a lot of people are starting to, and this has happened for years, guys. This is not anything new, but a lot of people leave their trucks parked at these truck stops for the long term. 2 days, 3 days, a week. They go on vacation 2 or 3 weeks. They leave their truck here and you are taking up that space. Now, I kind of do agree with that, guys, but there is something about that that I'm on the fence about, I guess I would say. So what I'm on the fence about is that if you're at a truck stop, I mean, if this is the only truck stop in your area, there's nowhere else that you can park, and you're gonna take 2 or 3 days off because you've been on the road for all these days, plus you spend a lot of money in these truck stops and you need a place to park for a few days, that's where it kind of I'm on the fence about, that you should be able to do that if you're gonna be at home doing home time. Not on vacation, guys, at home doing home time. Park your truck 2 or 3 days, come back, go back to work. Now, with that being said, is that these are private companies and they can do whatever they decide they want to do. The only good thing about the Love's truck stop is that they're not charging us parking yet, but it might be coming. This is the only truck stop of the major ones that don't have reserved parking yet. At least I haven't seen any. Well, there are some Love's truck stops that are in certain locations that it's all paid parking, but they're very, very few. Most of them are like this. And the problem with the Love's truck stops is that they are small. But as you see, this truck stop here is actually pretty decent in size. And I've noticed that the newer ones that they're building are a little bit bigger, not a whole lot. They're usually the smaller parking lots out of the big truck stops. What is it, the big four? So that's my question, guys. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about them not letting you park here? Because like I said, some of you, there's no choice. But when you leave the truck and then the other person leaves the truck, and then there's 30 trucks that are parked there long term, and then there's truckers that are out here on the road that are very, very tired. They need a place to park, they need a place to eat, they need a place to take a shower, and they need a place to sleep, and they can't find parking. That's when the problem happens. Luckily, I'm very, very, very fortunate that the town that I live in, which is a very, very small town, and I'm pretty sure a lot of these small towns and bigger towns have places that you can park, but the little small town I'm from of Willis, Texas, they have a parking in front of City Hall that they allow trucks to park there, and you could probably put up to about 20 trucks maybe in there. Down the road from there, there's another spot where you can put another 10 trucks. There is our little secret spot that I'm not gonna talk about, that some of you guys are probably already know about, but there are probably 10 spots there, which is normally where I leave my truck. Used to leave my truck. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys that I've never left my truck long-term at the Love's, because we do actually have a Love's in the town that I live in. So I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you about that either. I am not I'm as guilty as guilty for this as a lot of people are. And let's let this guy go by because he's got a real engine. Here goes a tow truck. Shout out to all your tow truck drivers out there. But anyways, so that is something that I think is really important that we need to be talking about and get ready for this stuff, because we're starting to see some changes. You know, 10 years ago, you would see no pilot truck stop that had paid parking. Now, a lot of them do. TAs and Petros, a lot of them didn't have any. Now, Hammond, Louisiana, almost 90% of them, if not all of them, are paid parking now. They didn't used to be. So it's starting to get back to that point. And it used to be like the older truck stops you would go in, and if you spent money inside the store, they would give you free parking. No. They figured it out now that you're gonna pay for the reserved parking, like 18, 20 bucks or whatever it is now. And then they're gonna still charge you for whatever else you're gonna pay for inside the store, and they're just making more money. It's a business. That's what they do. Like us, if we sit at a location waiting for a customer, it's our business. We're gonna charge that customer no matter what. This is all a business, guys. It's something that we have to understand. And I know it upsets a lot of us, but it is reality. But going back to myself, I park at our yard. Luckily that we have a big enough yard where we can park our trucks and they are secured. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. But even then, there was places for me to park other than the Love's truck stop, which I did. Like I said, I did that before. So what do you guys think, guys? What do you guys really think about this whole truck stop situation? I don't blame them. I don't blame them. And as long as they're not charging here at the Loves, but they are also being courteous and putting these letters on your windows, because they don't really even have to do that. If they can just, because there's signs everywhere that says if you leave a vehicle unattended, you are subject to being towed. I mean, they have those out there. So it's not like you don't know, but they don't enforce it. And now with these little letters, at least they're letting you know, hey, we've noticed your truck's been here a few days. You need to try to kind of figure out where else you're going to put your truck. So I can give them that. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Comment down below. And that's it, guys. That's all I have for this video. And I want to end this video on a sad note, but also on a note that we appreciate everything that our military do for us. For those 13 soldiers that were lost in Afghanistan not too long ago, my prayers go out to you, your family, your friends, and thank you so much for what you have done for us. This is not in vain. Your life, your sacrifice is very appreciated, at least by me, and I know by almost all of you guys that follow this channel. And just thank you for your service. And for everybody else that we've lost to wars, thank you guys for your service too. And thank your family. Thank your family. I thank your family and your friends. And then I thank you for your ultimate sacrifice to allow me to stand here right now where I'm at in front of this Love's truck stop, talking about what we can say is petty compared to what has happened to those soldiers, and that they're no longer here with us, but they will always be here in our hearts, in our minds, and we always will thank you, especially here at A Trucker's Life. We thank you so much for what you do, for what you've done. I know you had to leave early, but we got it from here. And we know that you're watching down on us from up above. Thank you so much, guys. See you guys on the next video. Peace. We're out of here.